brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we are underway here in Atlanta. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. This one is held in by Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Yellow. Check.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set, punt. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
60 rest. 60 rest. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw first play with Penix. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
43.
Now it's Gabriel. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Gabriel. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10 black, blaster, 6. Ready.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go. Striker, black 40.
First down.
To throw is Gabriel. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. Cut.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. Catch made there by Watson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's going to be incomplete. Crawford's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So, really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The score, Packers 10, Falcons 0.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar nice.
From the gun, here is Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
79 Broncos. Yo! Let's go.
Penix going to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. His offense is humming. A first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run now with Rivers. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the jump. Set up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. I got it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Ready. Cross to 6. 50 green. Blue striker.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a second down.
60. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
First down.
13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down Atlanta.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Another run here for Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Set. Hiking 18.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Buller. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Ready. 53. Green Jack. Ready.
Gabriel now on 3rd down. This one up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ken Black. Ready.
Here's Gabriel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Now Gabriel. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Gabriel now on 1st down. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 yards, the pickup there. First down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf. Hot go. Let's go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll throw. It's Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go! Rocco 80. Go!
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run. This is Rivers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Robinson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That touchdown number 19 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really too...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Running is Jacobs. Nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Now Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Right. 52 blue. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. That's complete to Watson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Right. Trail green. Hut.
Play action. Gabriel is going to take a shot down the field. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9.
Set. Green jack. Red 38. Steel black. Ready.
Out gun, Gabriel. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Ready.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
Cut, cut.
Third and long. And here's Gabriel. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
38-yard line.
Going now, Penix on first down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Chimbike that time. And that will lead to a second down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Penix. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
He was covered by
And
Tyson
it's going to be
Campbell.
fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score
The Packers
touchdowns.
take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, it's Gabriel. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
We are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The man in motion is Watson. From the gun, here's Gabriel. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 42 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Yes, check.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready, red, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
To throw is Gabriel. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Bravo 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
On 2nd down, Penix. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
To throw again, it's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Going to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Bison, 60 Bison. Liking 18.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Hot Bronco 80.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. The ball comes out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first downs.
First down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, yeah.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 50.
Ready.
2nd and 5.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go now.
3rd and 6.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Packers set to kick this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week